If you're looking to buy some advanced GG, you could use my code WALLAH for 10% off. Thank you. Hey, what's going on, guys? WALLAH here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a PvE video. I know it's a little weird and different. I typically only do PvP videos, but I managed to get the exotic sword yesterday, and I don't see a lot of people having it at the moment. So I thought, hey, fuck it, I'll do a damage comparison between this and Lament. I know there are a bunch of other weapons that probably do way more damage, but this is an exotic sword versus another exotic sword. Is it worth running? And if it's really worth grinding for. So really quickly, the exotic perk, heavy attacks made with full sword energy turn you invisible and fires exploding void projectiles. And the other perk on it, shot in the dark, remaining invisible grants this weapon increased damage for a brief duration, and hitting a target with this weapon's projectile while shot in the dark is active weakens them. So that means you can weaken your targets while playing a completely different subclass. You don't have to play void, you could play something like stasis or whatever it may be, and you can still get the weaken debuff on your opponents, which is pretty strong. I'm not the best PvE player ever. I don't claim to be the best DPSer ever as well. There are probably a lot of things I could have done differently to do a lot of DPS, but this is kind of showing you guys in terms of just someone who's using some pretty standard stuff. I'm using Lucent Blade and also High Energy Fire to get charged with light to do as much damage as I possibly can, at least for someone like me. For testing the DPS, we went to the boss on the new dungeon, Duality, and we simply just shot one of the bells, did DPS, and jumped off. The boss doesn't move, so it was perfect for swords, and it just kind of shows you guys how much damage you can do in each bell. Alright, do it right now, JP. I don't have a sniper. Can someone shoot the bell? Can someone shoot the bell? Alright, let's go.
DPS?
Yep. She should be weakened too.
Oh, she teleported away from me.
Alright, that's it. That's good. I don't think I got charged with light that one, unfortunately. Were you guys charged with light at least, though?
I didn't even. I
didn't look.
Okay, all good, all good. If you guys weren't, that'll be... If you guys didn't, that's fine, because, like, if we all three weren't, then it doesn't matter. I'm doing more DPS than you guys, though.
Rowing. Yeah, I messed up a bunch.
Well, that's okay, though. But, JP, did you hit most of your combos, though?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I hit everything.
So I ended up testing this more than just one time, especially with the new exotic one, because 500 seemed pretty decent, but the only problem with it is it ran out of ammo really quickly. After 2 bells, you're going to have 0 ammo, but it does some pretty good damage. It's not bad, and I actually thought it did more than Lament for a second, but I couldn't believe it, so I had to redo it and make sure everyone got their hits this time, because I think my teammates messed up, because 490,000 just does not seem right.
I'm nading. Go. Yeah, I fucking popped off. I got like 4 heavies. 600.
That was bad for me too, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, so Lament does max 600.
Holy cow.
632,000. Imagine we all 3 of us did that as opposed to the sword I was using. Ignoring my DPS and my friends, if we both actually managed to do max DPS, around 632,000, which is a lot more than the other one, and we were actually debuffing the boss too. If everyone on your team plays Void and just debuffs on each bell, you're bound to do a lot more damage, I would say, and it does add up as time goes on. And on top of all that, the Lament does hold slightly more ammo too, which is a plus. The new sword's really easy to use, but they're both swords and they're both really easy to use. The one problem I had with Lament is we managed to kept throwing the boss off of the map and it would glitch out a lot, but if in a perfect world where you're doing max damage 100% and you're just debuffing the boss with your grenade on Void, there's no real reason to really use this new sword. At least I don't think there is. Again, I'm not the best PvE player ever. This sword could be pretty good for ad clear because it does shoot out some Void orbs. But again, I don't really think it's necessary because the whole point of it is to debuff somebody or something. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If I did something wrong, let me know in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure I did almost everything right, and I know the sword is not supposed to be the most DPS efficient sword. I think it's supposed to just help your team out to do more damage, considering, again, you can debuff the boss without having to run something like Void for it. It might be really strong. I think we'll have to wait and see until other PvEers start using it. So thank you guys again, and like always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.